All right, so I'm restarting again because of the fact that, the storage is really suffering on my phone because of so many pictures and videos. I've deleted some stuff. So hopefully I've deleted enough to keep going for a little bit. Anyway, you may hear the rain coming down, but I'm still going to walk you through. All right, so this area is the one that I built up. I was saying to you before, I'll try to edit this so that way it can all be caught in the video that you're going to see. And my kitchen looks really good inside. My husband came down and really did a nice job fixing it up. My mint bush tree is dying. We're building up this area. The guy is supposed to come plaster it and build it up so that we can put our generator. Notice that it's protected up here. But we also have to have protection for the generator. So we're building it up before we do the metal frame, and for it to be stored correctly, because people will steal your things. So make sure that that's protected for sure. But that's why it hasn't been on the property for over a year and a half, because I haven't built it up the way I should. So my husband also resprayed the back pergola. I'm still in uncertainty in terms of what to do here with the top. Should I put I wanted to do the plastic zincs so it could look pretty, but once those get dirty, it's very hard to maintain, and it's very so a lot of people, they don't necessarily have any zincs on their pergolas, but they also don't rain as much as Guyana does. So, but even if it rains, I really can't put anyone here. So I'm reconsidering if I want to put any kind of zincs there. It's probably a waste of money, because once it's raining, it's going to be hard to house people under that rain. So I still have it fixed up and ready to go in case someone wants to rent it. So that's good. My husband did come in and sprayed the wall, but I think it needs painting with the hands. So now that he sprayed it, at least it's easier to hand paint it, because he used the spray gun, which really helped do it faster because there's so much space to cover. So it made sense for him to spray it. But anyway, eventually I'll get to where we can actually just get someone to come in and paint it with their hands, with a roller or with a brush or something. This part was already done. I'd done that a while ago because I had an event back here and I wanted the wall to look good. So you may have seen that. He also spray painted this entire area with primer, so that was good. If you notice, I don't know if you realize, but I now have walkways. I didn't have these the last video I did for you. I didn't have those, so these are all broken furnitures. That's behind there, the white Lifetime furnitures. I thought they said it was Lifetime, but they broke. So I'm gonna try to see if I get a guy to come in and try to weld it back together. They're tables, so I don't want to throw them out. I want to see if we can weld the feedback. Is just one foot that's broken on each of those, so I'm gonna try to see if I can get that done. Anyway, I feel really good having the walkway now from the pergola to the bathrooms, or to the women's bathroom. That's my tank here, overfilling. Could you imagine, a couple of weeks ago I didn't even have water and was wondering how the hell I'll get through the weekend, and now my water is just overflowing because there's so much rain, and then the pipe is actually giving water, so then that fills it up too. So now I have water running down here, which the sand sucks it in, so that's a good thing. My little area where I take a bath, my husband had it painted blue. He fixed over the back. At the back, it was getting kind of whitey from the cement and stuff and the sand. So he had it done over. Again, he sprayed down the entire building, so it looks really nice and blue again. Painted over the pergola. spray painted this wall in primer, so now we just have to run the paint on it, which is much easier. All right. He, like I said, he had done the tank area. I think he got someone to do the, yeah, we got someone to do the septic tank, but he did the tank area. He also spray painted and fixed up this entire part, because one of the things that you find is when you're doing work and you do something else, cement may get on things, and it just doesn't look as kosher as it should, so, and as clean. And both of us are like clean freaks, so we like things looking a certain way. I had originally started these poles myself and one of the daily guys that I hire, but my husband came in and completed it, because some of it wasn't painted, so it's all just most of it is primer on it, but some of it has primer and water paint as well. So we relocated these tiki lamps. They were a lot closer to the building, and my husband felt it was unsafe, so he relocated them right yesterday, actually, before he left, a lot farther away from where it was. We also like the way these stumps were left over from this building here that the contractor did, and my husband had bought these lights, which brightens up the place a lot at nights. Even when there's blackout, I mean, in here looks pretty bright because these lights are solar, but they're incredibly bright. So they're all locked down, of course, because I want people to be able to pick things up. And I don't mean to make it seem like if they're bad people, that are going to be here. But listen, there are bad people all over the world. Majority of people who come here will never do anything stupid. However, there are going to be those people who are, you're going to have a big event, and, you don't have any control of the crowd as much, and they'll try to do things. So they're definitely stapled down. Those logs are extremely heavy, and they're dug down, so that way it's more protected. Anyway, so we had those left over, and he decided that he wanted to put those lights on it, and for the runway, which looks really good. So for my Black Girls Rock, I was going to use this runway and go all the way here on red carpet. So it was really, really planning to be a significant, very important event, but I had to cancel it about 8 o'clock that night. It was raining so hard. One of the tents broke that we had in the yard. The decorations, the chairs were wet with all my covers, tables were wet with all the covers. I mean, it was horrible. So we decided, nope, that's not going to happen. So all the ladies who were being honored decided, they said that August is a better month. It's much drier, teachers are off, people are off, and we can definitely do Black Girls Rock Guyana at another time. Anyway, so this is pretty much it. When it rains, it looks really, really not clean, especially over here. And this is why I can't wait. So I'm glad you guys are seeing, what's happening, because then when you see the transformation, you're going to be like, oh, wow, that looks really, really good. So, but definitely it looks a lot dirty when it's, when the rain falls over here, because the cement is so bad from before that you can see the darkness in it. You can see the unevenness, the cracks and everything. Over here looks really good, because the cement is clean. It's really clean up here. Even though I still want it painted, I'm still trying to figure out how to do that without, people falling and slipping on that paint when it gets wet. So we have to consider everything, because that's a lot of paint to put down and then find out that it's not going to work. So we're going to wait that out and see. It's concrete for now. It looks really great when it's dried, so I'm not really worried about it, this part at all. This is the part that I'm worried about, getting this corrected. So we're going to extend the this platform just a little bit towards the stairs and then towards the gate, as I said before. But the rest of the area over there is going to be where the deck is going to be. And under that deck, we're going to have 2 Airbnb rooms to rent. So we're going to build it high enough, which is going to be actually higher than this pergola here. The mid-air pergola is going to go up, I think, about 8 inches higher. Yeah, no, 12 inches higher. Because we're going to put one extra post blocks, and the post blocks is 12 by 12, so 12 inches higher, and it's going to allow us to have a lot of space for the bottom. And when we measure it, it's going to be the size of the two, this first building here, 27 by 27. So these two, this space here is actually gonna be at least two of the spaces inside, just subtracting maybe a couple of square footage, but not that much. So it's gonna be able to house, I would, when I did the analysis, about maybe 60 people together on the upstairs of the deck. All right, 50 to 60 is good. Depends on where we stop. But so far the plan is good. The guy came, the contractor already came, he's done the analysis, and he just have to send us back the report and what we need to purchase, so that way we can get it on site and he can begin the building within another 2 weeks or so. Yeah, and it shouldn't take that long to build. I would figure about 3 to 4 weeks, which we're going to have it ready before family comes in for my husband's 50th birthday. All right, so pretty much that's it. So it's raining cats and dogs, and I have to go paint the rest of upstairs balcony here. But and then I have to go wash all the things that I have down at my grandmother's place. But I'm pretty much gonna be here until this rain subsides. And I'm waiting on my brother also to come collect some equipments that he has here, because he's working on one of his friend's properties not far from here. So he's been storing his things here for a minute, weed whacker or whatever it is. Not no major equipment, just little things. But I think today is their last day anyway, so that way I don't have to worry about staying here and having them collected. All right. Yeah, but pretty much that's it, guys. Well, thank you so much, and thanks for hanging with me. And I'm gonna go edit this now, and by the time you see it, it should be edited and ready to go. But thank you, and have a wonderful Tuesday. God bless, and we will talk. Oh, don't forget to hit subscribe to my channel. I never say it, but don't forget to hit subscribe. Leave a comment, hit subscribe, and make sure that you follow me, and so you can get that notification bell. The notification bell will be on, and you can get the notification whenever I go live or whenever I upload something. So I am Donette, and I'm all about repatriation back to your country. I am promoting taking your monies and going back to your homeland, from the US, from Canada, Europe, wherever you are, going back to your homeland and building life there and creating opportunities for others in the community as well. Since I came here, I can tell you that there has been a upkeep in the neighborhood. People are building more. Yes, I laid down the groundworks for electricity to be spread farther out, and people are definitely taking advantage of that, and you can tell. They don't say it to you, but it's your work that actually makes a big difference in terms of them being able to now build as quickly as they can, because otherwise it would be years and years before they finally get lights there. But because we laid down our lights, they're able to draw from our pole. And again, you can hire people in the community to do work, and we hire when we need people for now. But once the new building goes up and we open up fully, we'll have to hire people permanently. And that training is going to be important because we have some people who don't know how to conduct themselves on the job. And we also have people who are very lazy, that they don't want to work, and pretty much they come just to make a paycheck for the week, and then they move on when they're done paying whatever bill they have to. So those are the people we want to try to avoid. So we will be doing human resources hiring and training through someone who's a professional. Alrighty, so thank you so much, and we'll talk. Bye bye.